Nation's Andrew Freund is here with a review. So, you like?
All right, so everyone is calling this Eddie Murphy's comeback, and you know what? It is his comeback. It is, I think, the funniest thing that he's done in, I'm going to say 15 years. It is absolutely hilarious. The film also stars Craig Robinson. As you can see, Dolomite, it's a true story. So this actually happened. Eddie plays Rudy Ray Moore, who was an actor back in the 70s who wanted to kind of make a name for himself. And he made this movie, which is a mixture of a kung fu movie, a ladies' man kind of movie, and I laughed my butt off. Like, you cannot stop laughing, but I will say one thing to parents. Do not let your children watch this movie, because it is very raunchy, the language is very coarse, it's very dirty, but you will have a really good time, so put the kids to bed and watch Dolomite.
It's movies like this where Eddie Murphy's like really at his best, right? Getting into character like this.
Yes.
And this guy had become a comedian as well, so it's sort of like plays off Eddie Murphy's skills as a comedian.
Yeah, and I had a chance to sit down with Eddie over the weekend, and we'll air that interview on Dish Nation this week. But there's a lot of nudity in the film. There's some nudity in the film, but Eddie pointed out to me that that is not his butt. That is a stunt butt.
It's a stand-in.
It is a stunt butt.
Is there a controversy with this film?
There's not controversy as of yet. I think people might, you know, who don't know the story might think maybe it's exploiting certain things, but really it's just a comedy. Don't read too much into it, and you actually get a glimpse inside of this man's life.
In the 70s. All right, comes out on Friday. So let's talk about Elon Musk. Big things happening there at SpaceX.
Yes, now I know we normally keep it all entertainment focused, but I mean, who doesn't like space? And Elon Musk built a over 300-foot rocket in Texas that he is going to launch into, he says, he's going to launch into space that is going to carry people to the moon. So, would you guys go?
No.
That's my
No.
No. They say as early as next year.
Yeah, I mean, he's big on making projections that aren't necessarily going to happen.
I just watched a documentary with Bill Gates, and one of the scientists in that documentary said he called him delusional. So I just...
He's a dreamer, right? We need dreamers. I mean, Walt Disney was a famous dreamer. So, who knows? I mean, did you guys see a picture of this thing, though?
Yeah,
it looks
scary.
It looks amazing. There's controversy,
and scary
though.
at the same time.
There's controversy with this, though, because it's built in a border town in Texas, and half of the population is below the poverty line. So they're hoping that he's going to, invest enough money to kind of help this town.
I actually heard they actually offered money to people in that community to move out, 3 times the amount of the cost of what it would cost for that property, but people just don't want to move. It's their home.
Yeah.
All right, really quickly, let's talk about Cardi B. Over the weekend,
all right, the most important news of the weekend is Cardi B is in Paris, people. And she is...
You'd never know it by this picture.
She is working it. So there she is. She's at the Eiffel Tower. She's actually wearing an outfit by Richard Quinn, who dressed Kendall Jenner at the Emmys last week. Do you remember Kendall Jenner was wearing like a latex outfit, kind of? So this is her. She can't really see in that thing.
She's the Masked Singer.
She could be on the Masked Singer. That's a good Fox tie-in.
Yes.
But yeah, she was seen also at fashion shows with Anna Wintour. She's cozying up to Anna Wintour. They're best friends now.
Yeah.
I could see Bobby wearing this outfit.
Now, how do we really know it's Cardi B?
Well, because if you go on Cardi's Instagram, you can hear her speaking. Now, I will say she swears a lot on her Instagram, so it's her. See, she's screaming at people.
I mean, usually she doesn't. There's parts of her body that aren't covered, so this covers like every inch of her
head to toe. And she says in the video she can't see, so she's got to walk a little slowly to make sure cars don't run over her over there.
Love me some Cardi B.
There you go.
And the reason she did this is because
Paris Fashion Week.
Okay.
Also, why not? If you want to wear it, I should have worn that today on the show.
There was some controversy over that, though, a little bit, just because. Yeah, because in France they've banned the niqab, where you can cover your entire. You can't cover your entire body.
Oh, the hijab.
And here's so.
It's show business.
Yeah, it's show business.
Yeah.
All right, Andrew,
All right,
thank
well,
you.
thank you. Thank you,
for
guys.
more entertainment, news, and reviews with Andrew Freund, of course, you can check him out. Dish Nation. It's right here on Fox 11 weeknights at 6:30.